It's no secret that the average age of a farmer is 58 years old, and that people are becoming more and more removed from the farm. And as that happens, that skill set isn't passed along. And as you would imagine, people that are wanting to get into farming may not have a clue of what they need to do. That's where the USDA's Beginning Farmers and Ranchers program comes in.
We define a beginning farmer as someone who has farmed a ranch for 10 years or less. And with that being said, a beginning farmer has some different incentives to get involved in the farming and ranching versus non-beginning farmers.
Some of those incentives include things like waiving of administrative fees on crop insurance, increased cost share assistance, waiving of fees for the non-insured disaster assistance program, and more. One thing they don't do, though, is give away free money.
One of the biggest misconceptions is that the USDA provides grants for production agriculture. As far as I know, we do not provide any type of monetary assistance in the form of a grant that will allow you to go out and purchase inputs for farming, examples being feed, seed, fertilizer, chemicals, fuel, equipment, things of that nature. We have loan programs for that.
However, one thing that isn't a misconception is the challenges that all farmers must face, whether you're starting out or if you've been doing it for a while.
First, being able to find that land that you're able to farm and ranch on. Second, being able to find the capital to finance those operations. And once you can cross those two hurdles, you're in a pretty good position to go ahead and get started.
And once you get started, there's also the fact that farming is a lot of work and isn't your typical 9-to-5 job.
Farming and ranching is hard work. There are no set hours to this business. There are going to be some early rising in the morning, some late nights. Who knows what goes on the farm, whether it be a down irrigation system, it doesn't rain, too much rain, you got mechanical breakdowns. Those things are very demanding and requires a lot of hard work. So if you're not committed to being in this thing 100%, I advise you to find something else to do.
But if you can find the resources and have the will to do it, Brooks says that coming to them with a good idea of what you're wanting to do is a good place to start.
First, I would suggest that you have an idea of what you want to do, what type of farming and ranching you want to become involved in, whether it be traditional row cropping, or you want to do small fruits and vegetables, or you want to do livestock, you want to do aquaponics, hydroponics, something of that nature. At least have an idea of what you want to do before you come into the door with us.
From there, Brooks says they can guide you in the right direction of what you need to do, as long as you realize one thing.
It may be rocky in the beginning, but if you're willing to put in the work and do the things that you need to do, success may be at the end of the road.
Reporting in Kathleen for the Farm Monitor, I'm John Holcomb.